is Dr. Anthony Mays. I am the superintendent here with Alief ISD. Black History Month for me is a time to reflect and celebrate like all of the great things that people that were here before me have accomplished. But I think it's also a time to kind of, when I say reflect, think about like how do we improve conditions, like how do we get better. There's a gentleman by the name of Paul Robeson. And so I think about him and like everything that he did. So he was an actor, he was an intellect, he was like just one of those people that was like gifted and multi-talented in everything that he did. And so I think about the level of excellence that he executed, like pretty much everything that he did with. And like, that's what comes to mind to me, like just being able to, whether it's, if I want to paint and be a great artist, I can paint and be a great artist. If I want to write books and be an intellectual and wax on philosophically about education, I can do that. So he's somebody that comes to mind when I think about like all of the possibilities that exist within that whole sphere of arts and history and everything else. Alief ISD, while it's diverse, went through this transition where it was majority white and wealthy to the diversity that exists now. And so I learned more about the challenges that came with that transition as I got here. And so what happens is, as I go throughout the district and have these conversations, I get a chance to hear from people that have lived in this community for a long time and experienced some of those challenges, but now see the diversity and the richness of the community and what it is now in terms of just embracing one another and taking care of one another. And so I think that me being here is one of those things where every day I learn about how meaningful it is to individuals that have lived in Alief all of their lives. And so again, I feel special to be a part of the history, but it's one of those things that I think we're going to continue to see it change and evolve with time. I was fortunate to grow up in a pretty diverse community myself, but I could have limited myself and said, okay, I'm only gonna be a part of Black culture. But you know, part of the beauty of Alief is its diversity. Part of the beauty of growing up is taking advantage of the diversity and learning from, you know, whether it's, you know, Afro-Dominicans or Puerto Ricans from New York or, you know, Indians from Asia. You know, it's like, how do you grow relationships there and learn from one another? And so I would tell my younger self, hey, embrace even more of it. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I embraced it, but it's like, embrace more, because you only grow from those experiences and those conversations. So that's what I would tell my younger self. That's what I would encourage my kids, my friends, my families, like, enjoy the diversity that you have wherever you are, because it only makes you a better person. I like to say I always try to represent well, giving them the first, and I would like to say that I try to make those that are looking upon my appointment as a point of pride happy as I sit here and try to represent, you know, for, of course, African Americans, but all of the students throughout Alief ISD. So I'm proud, I'm happy, I enjoy it, but again, I want to always represent well for everybody that helped me to get where I am here, or where I am right here in Alief.